from a recruiter's perspective, whenever there was a manifestation of some sort in my 35 years as a recruiter, in the early days, we were fax and follow up. That was the technology. We had a phone and a fax.
Right,
okay.
right.
And thankfully we progressed. And so the internet came, and then we started thinking in terms of security. Oh, how are we going to keep everything secure if we have this computer that everybody accesses into? Of course. And then is that going to take market share? The next piece was job boards. Of course, we said, okay, job boards, is that going to take our market share? Why would you need us if you could post a job and have people respond, et cetera, et cetera? Okay. And then the greatest tool known to recruiters is LinkedIn. And I think you have a directory of everybody known to man, woman, and child on this site. Okay. And so intellectual property, is that who owns that? Let's see. Okay. So each time we had these manifestations, everything that come up, we said, is it going to take market share? The recruiters ended up wielding these tools better than the average Joe, because that's the place we live in. And that's how we use the can-do attitude, the type A personality, and then the work ethic that these recruiters have. And when I talk about that, I'm talking about single percentile recruiters, as well as folks that are maybe a little less than that.
Right.
That end up wielding these tools better than the average person out there. I'm driving home. I instantaneously download ChatGPT and I say, last 10 years, in the next 10 years, how was it affected? Before I could put it back in the holster, the thing was buzzing. And at the next stoplight, oh, it's unbelievable. And then at the stoplight, I pull it, look at it, I go, wow, I have now a plan for this class. And that was beautiful to me. I was like, because I don't know about you, Jim, but I'm one that writes down or types, then I type some more, and then I do it again, and then I go to sleep, and then I look at it again, and I go, oh, that's another hour, and sometimes it's happening at 3 in the morning. I'm writing these things down, and then I'm like, oh my God, I'm never going to sleep. But then I do it, and then I get back to sleep, and I'm fine. That being said, for it to spit out like that, I was like, oh, this is great. And after further review, there was one piece, the disruption in the last 10 years, that it neglected, which was, and a very important one, Equal Pay Act. Maybe the most disruption in the industry for years and years. It's important. Blah, blah, blah. So you have to scrub the data that you receive, and from your database, garbage in, garbage out. From big data in relation to business intelligence, you can get a lot of information if you look at who's responding or who's getting back to you through your website, and you get those analytics. There's a lot of garbage to weed through, and you have to have the right person look at it, right?
Yes, you do.
So you just like it has to be scrubbed by the right person.